Live pa rin. Ahora sí. Hello? 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 Hello?
Papá,
¿Qué?
mira, bajo.
No, eso es golf. ¿Qué es eso? Papá te enseña ahorita. Ok. Nada, bebé. Es un deporte, mi amor.
Un equipo gana. Y otro pierde.
No hay nadie va a jugar. Te limpio ahora. Vente. Ok, vente. Mía, vente. ¿Se fue tu caca? ¿Se fue tu caca? Vente. Vente, dale. Ya.
Papi, después que termine me voy a ver con mi muñequito ya. Yo estaba aquí. Después, yo estaba aquí realizando. Me subió. Mira, es un final.
Vos cuidado. Listo.
No. No. Mira, aquí es más. Mira aquí.
Ya, mis amores, ya, vayan a terminar de comer. Ok. A ver.
This is EA Sports coverage of the world of golf as we come to you from the challenging Whistling Straits Golf Course
¿Qué?
in Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Comete una carnecita más y por allí.
Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called
Pero
a
ahorita vamos con el...
lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And
¿Qué?
I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway.
Wow.
Do something special.
We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first.
Ay, ya, mis amores.
Second shot now from the rough here at 1.
Me está desconectando el control. Wow, un chispitito más. Ya,
That is
tres.
straight into the thick stuff.
Malísimo. Un par 3, un par 4.
11 feet away. Nicely done. Things could have gone sideways, but that is a solid 4 here at the first. Frank, here at Whistling Straits, bold is beautiful, and this second hole is certainly bold.
That it is. Bold, and if you can hit a long one down the left side, that'll open up a good view to this green. But believe me, if you miss left or right, well, you're going to find the sand.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Estuvo bien bueno el tiro. Estuvo bien bueno.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And you really could not have placed this ball any better. Down the left half of this fairway, opening up that green beautifully to give this a crack in 2.
Oh, tiro.
About 80 yards left, Frank.
Wow.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome 4-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And this most certainly is not the best spot to miss it in. He's got to go down the bank with a pretty severe right to left.
Wow.
Hit a good putt there. Maybe didn't quite break as much as he wanted it to, and it leaks by to the right. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is par. We come now to the first par 3 at Whistling Straits, 188-yard third. Best to favor the right side of this massive green to avoid Lake Michigan and those deep bunkers and dunes on the left.
El drive se me va para atrás. You can el iron, no vi.
Okay, took that one just past the hole, but kept it on the right side, so a birdie putt forthcoming. Oh, that is so nicely judged from that far away. That required a lot of touch down the slope. Well done. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Frank, this is a big hole right here. The fourth, it is almost 500 yards, par 4.
And you can see the bunkers and the mounding down the right side. Believe it or not, that's actually where you should aim your tee shot and just let the contours move that ball towards the middle of the fairway.
Oh, llegó allá.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And we just didn't need to make this fourth hole at Whistling Straits any harder, but nonetheless, down the left-hand side we are, and that makes this second shot, well, it's a big ask to find the green.
Suave. No sé por qué le doy suave, chico. Wow.
Ooh, and that went straight down. That's going to be tough from there. May need to recheck the yardage after that one. That's on the green, but not a real good shot.
Se va a cortar la puta.
Well, that takes the strain off the next one.
Good lag putt right there. One over for the day.
One over, one over, one over,
So
one
Frank,
over.
another round in the books, and that was an entertaining day at the golf course.
Rich, I still can't
Qué mal uno. ¿Cómo hacer el Legacy? Por dentro conmigo aquí. Ok.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From perpetually sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, it's live opening round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. It is called the People's Open. Enthusiastic crowds have been the norm. 700,000 fans expected through the turnstiles this week. As we check the early leaderboard, Shane Lowry is on top. He's come into this one on fire at 10 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer with some work to do, as we have seen some low numbers already in this first round. So let's get out to the course as we join the action on the tee at the par 5 13th hole. So Frank, week 4 now on the PGA Tour. We said last week that there were a unique set of traditions at Pebble Beach. This tournament, unique in a different way. I have to think for a young golfer like the one we'll be following today, this can be an intimidating place to play if you're not prepared. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a great choice of words, Rich. It does intimidate you because when you go through the tunnel at 15 and then you go into that cauldron, coliseum, whatever you want to call it, of 16, and you see 30,000 people surround it like a baseball diamond, that's something I know when I first did it for the first time. I'd never experienced anything like that. Your heart rate goes uncontrollable. You go into like this sort of crazed frenzy. So, yeah, this is no tradition here.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Wow, un chispitito más duro. Wow.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Hair of right to left in this one, Rich. Straight back up the slope.
Wow. Wow. Un par aquí para hacer un birdie.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he's going to stay at +5. The weather down here in Arizona, picture perfect here in the month of February, but come August, we know that'll be a much different story. Still, Frank, apart from keeping your focus and embracing, we'll call it the festive nature of this event, what is the key to really being successful here at TPC Scottsdale?
The truth, Rich, really is trying to adjust because everybody talks of the elevation here, which is about 1,500 feet above sea level. So on a normal day around 75 degrees, that's about 5% you'd adjust. But in these cold, crisp mornings and also later in the day, that drops to about 3%. So the players that have played well here are very aware of how much that affects their iron play. Their irons go a little shorter at the start of the day. They go a little further in the middle of the day, and then they drop down again in the afternoon. So constantly adjusting.
Wow. Diablo.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
This is a 9-footer. Oh, man. Boy, it's been one of those days. You think the golf gods are against you.
Wow.
Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that's going to drop him back down to 6 over. Arriving now at the 553-yard 15th, another reachable par 5, water guarding the left side of the fairway. Players hit their second or third shots into an island green, and scores can range from 3 to 7 here, so the 15th is always exciting. No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Me de corto. Está en el búnker. Cago en la puta madre.
Almost a great shot. Just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at the par 5.
Yeah, a bit of chip and a putt. Still make 4.
¡No!
Yes, a perfect putt there. It is in for birdie here at 15. Well, here we are at the 16th hole, looking at just over 160 yards. Doesn't seem all that daunting, Frank. But 160 yards with 20,000 people, horned into a little stadium in the desert, that makes it a different story.
It certainly is. This was one hole, too, where Tom Watson would send his caddy forward. He would stay back by 15. His caddy would get his yardage. Watson would simply walk on the tee. His caddy would give him the club. He would not go.
It's a hole-in-one. He made an ace. That is unbelievable.
Hole-in-one.
Well, these short, drivable par 4s are all the rage in golf, but the designers here at TPC Scottsdale, Jay Morrish and Tom Weiskopf, were really ahead of the curve. This was one of the first, and it still remains one of the best. Short par 4s in the game, all about risk and reward.
el búnker.
Well, what a feel. Eagle on the previous hole, just swinging easy and just stripes another one. You playing with house money?
So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. Now, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. So, with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his fourth to the par 4. Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
No, fallé. ¡Puñet!
Come on, he deserved that.
Diablo.
It goes down, but it's a 6 at the par 4. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway. Solid. Good job in the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
159 yards left to the hole. Pin sitting back right.
That's got to be disappointing. Good one, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
Wow.
What a save there. This hole was trouble all the way through, but that one in the hole from off the green to somehow salvage a par. Amazing. So our featured golfer well back after round 1 and now likely in a fight.
No, lo que pasa es que esos franceses.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Sonoran Desert and always entertaining TPC Scottsdale, it's live second-round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. It is known as the greatest show on grass, And it has lived up to that moniker through the first couple of rounds as we take a look at the Friday leaderboard. The Irishman, Shane Lowry, is the leader. He sits at 10 under par. As for our featured golfer, it's going to take something special to play the weekend as they're currently 5 shots below that cut line. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round 2.
Okay.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Thanks, Rich. TPC Scottsdale sort of eases you into the round. Not much trouble surrounding the fairway or the green, so you have a great chance to get off to a quick start.
Ay, Dios, me quedé corto.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
That's how to get the morning off on the right foot. That'll change your mood quickly. It is a chip-in birdie here at number 1. On to the second, a 442-yard par 4. Longer hitters can try and take advantage of the downslope 285 yards off the tee, but that brings those 2 deep fairway bunkers on the right into play. That one gonna be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
No. No que siga, no 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 siga.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And that won't help the cause one bit. Now on to the third. First par 5 on the course here at TPC Scottsdale.
Yeah, the length of the hole hasn't really changed. There used to be 2 fairway bunkers down the left. Now there's only 1. Still a hazard that runs down the right side. A strategic hold if you can't make this par 5 and 2 in a brand new green that has been completely changed.
Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. PGA Tour moves back to California next week. We'll be at Hogan's Alley in Riviera Country Club just west of Los Angeles for the Genesis Invitational. Frank, we go from hysteria to history.
Oh, you do, yeah. Humphrey Bogart's tree on the left side of the 12th hole is still there, and it's still a feature. A huge sycamore tree there that kicks the odd ball away from the green. It's good. The whole golf course is in a sort of a bowl, so you get these swirling winds. I know they've tried to renovate the golf course over the last few years. It's actually made the fairways a little wider, but another straight-up test. I mean, the West Coast swing, you really have to bring your game.
And that'll do just fine. 9 feet left here for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And hopefully that can jumpstart the round, because it's going to take a good one to overcome yesterday's performance and make it through to the weekend. Arriving now at the first par 3 at TPC Scottsdale, 183-yard fourth. Slightly uphill with an elevated green that is tough to see from the tee. Bunkers guard it short, right, and left.
Muy duro. Diablo.
And that one just works its way a foot or so off the green. Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. Frank, this is a demanding driving hole, the par 4 fifth.
Another hole that bends gently to the left. It used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. It's now 1, and it's in the perfect position to make you think about your tee shot. Really, you have to be left of that. The new tee's added a little bit of yardage to it. The green still looks the same as what it once was. Tilts slightly from left to right. But you can see why a draw is the preferred shot at TPC Scottsdale.
Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. Yes, the touch. Excellent there from behind the green, and that one goes down for an unlikely birdie. Par 4 sixth is not overly long at 432 yards, a dogleg to the left. It's all about avoiding those bunkers that flank both sides of the fairway. If you do, yet again, you'll have a chance to make a birdie. That's going to be up the left-hand side.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
From just off the fairway, down the Noda.
Left himself with 147 to the hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
Whoa.
There's always an adjustment of feel for a shot like that because you've got to judge what it feels like when you get so much grass between club face and ball. That's why the ball doesn't come out as quick.
That's how you salvage a hole. Things were going a little sideways, right? But boom, in the hole from off the green. And that is a welcome par. Now to the second par 3 on the front 9. This is the 7th hole.
Yeah, quite a stiff par 3 because of the narrowness in the front. Really favouring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green because the further back you go, the wider it gets.
No.
He might have been trying to land that over the flag and spin it back, but that just carried much too far.
Wow.
Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Yeah, sizable putt left.
Wow.
21 feet from pay dirt. Nothing routine about that one. Well done, and roll it in for par.
Ooh.
And he'll remain at 2 over par. Frank, the par 4 8th. This is a good hole.
It is a dog leg to the left, forces the player to go at the right, and this will play every inch of its yardage, which is over 470 yards. Green's still pretty much the same with that false front, unless there's a flag position in the front. You're really going to have to fly it at least 20 yards or so into that green. Otherwise, that ball is going to run towards the front.
Wow. Qué tiro más malo.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
Okay.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Tiene que pegarla un poquito, porque me voy a... Sí, me voy a meterla. Me voy para que vea. Whoa!
That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target.
Wow.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. Par 4 10th hole. And Frank, do you think players should consider cutting the corner over that large bunker along the right side?
Well, in years gone by, Rich, that's exactly what they were starting to do, and consequently, they've sort of put in a few new bunkers really to stop that that avenue or access into 10. Really, the easiest way to play it is just play it down the left side, leave yourself in. If you want to be brave, be prepared that if you miss, you'll find a bunker.
And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker.
Now, that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
No llegó. Se me viene corta. Esta es la puta madre, la bola esta, el diablo.
That's not quite dead from there. That is a good distance short. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll hold steady at +3. Now at the par 4 11th, Frank, I really like this hole.
Well, you might be the only one, Rich, because this is an absolute scorecard wrecker. Water all the way down the left side. There's 2 bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not off the tee. They're around the green. They protect the left front and the back. If you think you can bail out down the right side, well, you could find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the right. And believe me, go down there, more than anything, they'll wreck your scorecard as well.
This one moving just a little bit to the right with
Wow.
that wind.
Wow.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll stay right where he is. Arriving now at the beautiful 192-yard par 3 12, featuring a peninsula green with water hugging the right side and 2 deep bunkers protecting the left.
That one.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. To the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. It used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left, front and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore.
That's a nice shot right there, landed just short, released onto the green, and now a chance for an eagle three. Length will be an issue here, no question, as will the speed down that slope, but this is for an eagle.
Un poquito. Pero tenga birdie. No tenga digo, pero tenga birdie.
4 feet for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And he's going to need a little bit more of that, as he is still 2 shots outside the cut line on this Friday. So after the fun at the par 5 13th, you have to knuckle down here at the par 4 14th. It is 490 yards, and par is an excellent score here on this hole. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
Wow.
Ball wasn't sitting too bad, rough's not too long. Good decision on the flop shot. More importantly, well played.
Okay, good putt, and a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is.
Puedo hacer menos 2 tiros.
Now at the par 5 15th, and Frank, there is plenty to catch your eye. There's also quite a bit to catch your ear. You can hear the roars at the par 3 16th. So how do you focus on the task at hand?
Great question, Rich. You know, you realize you're about to enter the stadium part of the golf course, but this is the last par 5 that you're going to play. We've seen eagles here over the years. We've seen many a player hit it in the water off the tee or water short of the green. Certainly one of the tougher tee shots coming in. No bunkers here to worry about, just that huge lake to the left. Find the fairway. You might just find the green.
Wow.
Oh, no.
No!
Nope, that's not going to stick. It's going to be into the water that encircles this island green. So now, with the drop taken, this is going to be his 4th shot into this par 5. Okay, not too bad there. Oh, he's saying, where's the turn? That didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated.
Wow.
Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a
Bogey
bit.
cuando podía ser
Here
un
we are at the
maldito.
famed 163-yard par 3 16th at TPC Scottsdale, with the McDowell Mountains in the distance and the most boisterous gallery in golf looking on. This is a test like no other on tour. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Wow.
This is the time in the round you've got to really screw down the bolts in your head. Do not want to make back-to-back bogeys.
Okay, not too bad there. Not in gimme range, but a good chance to possibly walk away only down a stroke. Good stop, though it is for a bogey 4. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Up next, the 332-yard drivable par 4 17th. Players going for the green need to avoid the water short and left of the putting surface. A miss right will still allow for a fairly simple up and down. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. 70 yards. All that's left here for his second.
No estoy jugando. Ay, señor. Ay, Dios, jodí mi juego.
Starting to sense a pattern here and quickly got a shake out of this. This is nearly a bogey train.
Ay, Dios.
Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to save bogey. That one just going to sneak on by.
Joder, lo último, chico, también que iba.
All right, that's in for a double bogey 6. And that won't help the cause one bit.
Me jodí.
What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway.
Como Sara, ve que te gusta, Ricky.
That is going to come to rest squarely in the center of the fairway. From the fairway motor, this is second.
157 to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
Imagine a missed club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Having such an underrated part of the game. That is well done there. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that's going to be a second round score of 72. So that's where this tourney will end for our featured golfer. Their 2-round score falling outside the cut line.
And if you focus on anything other than that, then you're doing yourself a disservice. It happens. Believe me, move on.